Yo, what up, family? What up, what up, what up, what up? Yo, today's a big day for me, man. I'm heading up to meet up with my brothers. I don't know what these guys have in store, but it's a beautiful day. I'm looking forward to connecting. I'm looking forward to going through what the heck we need to go through today and get the next piece done. So listen, today I want to talk to y'all really quick about ignorance, right? And what I want y'all to understand with me is when I post videos, I'm a little congested right now, so I feel like crap. But whenever I post videos, right, I'm not posting videos just because I want to post videos. I'm not posting videos where I'm talking about nothing that I don't know about. You feel me? So I made a video yesterday where I was talking about some of the things to understand about joining a club when you're prospecting, right? To look at certain things and just to kind of understand from my point of view, me as a prospect who's almost at the final stage right now, who's at the final stage, not almost. But I had a comment by Marine Ryder. Cool cat. He's with I think a military club, something like that. Really cool dude. I used to follow him on Instagram before I left Instagram, but now I'm back on Instagram. By the way, you can follow me on Instagram at Rifit Nation. But his comment was, how are you going to make a video talking about club life if you're just a prospect? And I feel like that was like a little nudge for me, right? So I figured I'd make this video not a directive towards him, but a directive towards people out here in the world who really don't take the time to sit back and think about the person that they're following or the person that they're watching. If any one of y'all know me very well, because the way you see me right now is how I am, right? So I'm a dude that keeps things 100% real. I don't follow the trend of everybody else. You feel me? I'm just not that dude, right? You got some guys who want to follow the trend. They don't follow trends. So when I talk to y'all about anything, whether it's motorcycle club life, whatever, a prospect can definitely talk to you about club life. I don't understand the ignorance of that. It's like if somebody's taking martial arts and they're a white belt or a yellow belt, are you going to tell me they can't talk about martial arts? Well, because somebody's not fully in a club, they can't talk about the club? Come on, bro. That's the kind of things that I want y'all to think about before y'all start typing stuff in this thread, right? Because Rifit Nation is not a place where you're gonna get fake bullshit from people, right? You're gonna get all real, and just like how a person can comment in my station, on my section, I'm gonna comment back at you. Sometimes I put it in a video, sometimes I put it in text. Doesn't matter. So I've been prospecting for about 7 months right now. All right, 7 months. I've riding motorcycles for a long time. Been around a whole lot of people, right? It's like you being in the military. Just because you're in the military, it don't mean that you are a killer. It don't mean that you know everything in the military. It don't mean nothing. You could just be in the military and never served, never got dispatched out to any kind of war. Never. You probably just stayed on the base. You could be a boxer, right? Training your whole life, but never had a match. Does it mean that you can't talk about it? No, it does not. So when y'all hear me talking about stuff, recognize that I'm coming only from a place of experience. I'm never going to talk about nothing I don't know about. Like you're not going to see me talking about cryptocurrency. I don't know about cryptocurrency, but I do have a video of me talking about how to save money. I got a video of me talking about how to buy a house. Why? Because I know about it. I know the steps that it took for me to get my house. I know how to save the money. Why? Because I've been doing it for my whole damn life. How to make your money grow, right? So anytime y'all see my videos, remember, I'm not coming from an angry place. I'm just coming from a checkpoint, right? When y'all see my videos, recognize that I am real. I'm not giving y'all bullshit. Excuse the BS word again, but that's just me being real. Whenever you try to challenge my I guess my credentials or what I know or who I know or how I know it, whatever, I'm gonna challenge you back. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna challenge you back. All right, so that's enough of that part. Now let's get back to a more shiny and bright thing. So the weather today is kind of cold. It's kind of cold hot. Why is it cold hot? Because it's freezing outside, but I'm hot because I got on my heat gear. Yeah, baby, heat gear all the way. You feel me? Now, like I said, today is a semi-big day. I'm not sure what these guys have planned, but I am going to continue on with the motorcycle process, the motorcycle club process, right? I mentioned yesterday, a lot of people call motorcycle clubs motorcycle gangs, and I just wish that they would stop doing that because it gives a bad reputation for anybody affiliated to or anybody who's aiming to go to be a part of something that's greater. And a lot of people misunderstand the idea of brotherhood. You know, because it's been tarnished like crazy. Like I was watching the show Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. If you haven't seen that show, you'll watch that show, Modern Cowboys. Yellowstone, right? And there was a scene where you had a bunch of bikes outside. They were trespassing on this man's property, on Yellowstone property, and guys came to ask them to move, and then these guys started getting a little rowdy. My man came and rammed all the bikes with the truck. It became one thing after the next. But what were these guys doing? They had tattoos. They had beers in their hand. They had big bellies. They had everything. The girl that looked like a man. And all. Listen, the media portrays motorcycle riders as this like dirty, crappy looking people. Well, we know that's not the truth, right? You got all kinds of people who ride bikes, different kind of bikes. Just like how you got all different kind of clubs. And you got to find a bike that fits you. You got to find a club that fits you. Okay, maybe you don't want to be in a motorcycle club. Maybe you want to be in a motorcycle riding club, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But being a part of something that you have camaraderie, you can get to build together. The motorcycle riding clubs is not going to be brotherhood like a club, but like I'm a part of the Falcons chapter, right? Really good group of people. At first, when I first started with them, I felt a little out of place, you know what I mean? Because they were much older than me. We didn't seem to have much in common at all. But what I love about these people is you can go out there and ride and just have fun riding. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Chris. Chris is a part of the riding club. That's what I'm talking about. Those little things. My boy D is just being around people who have a similar meeting point, and that meeting point is your motorcycle. Whatever comes after that, don't matter. Because that's what makes the world so great. That's what makes the world so good. That's what makes the world go around, you know? And it's like, personally, I just love being around people in the bike set. And this is coming from a guy who don't really like people. I'm gonna tell y'all that, from like people who know me, they understand what I mean when I say that. I've given so much of my life and time to people just for them to turn around and stab me in the freaking back, you know? But I'm not gonna sit back and twiddle my thumbs and cry and, why did they do that to me? No, I'm not gonna do that. What I do is keep on moving, you know, until I'm no longer able to move anymore. That's it. Just keep on moving. So if you really have been contemplating, and you know, you've been really thinking about it, my suggestion is to do like what I did, right? Start looking around, like not even like what I did, like what most people did, because I'm gonna tell you how I started prospecting. When I bought my motorcycle back in May, right? I remember telling my wife when I was gonna get my bike, I said, yo babe, I need something, I need to ride something different than you. She looked at me and was like, what? I said, yeah, I need to ride something different. Like, okay. Oh, you're gonna get another bike, aren't you? Like, yes, I'm gonna get another bike. That's gonna be my baby, right? So I get the bike. So now I'm excited. I got my first Harley, doing what I'm doing, right? So then eventually I started getting the urge. I said, listen, I want to be around a bunch of brothers who has XYZ. So my birthday, June 4th, I go to Falcons Fury, Harley Davidson and Conyers. And I'm there, and I see a bunch of clubs, a bunch of different clubs pop up, right? Now, this club, I just saw this club, my spirit just drew to them naturally. I didn't have to go and do anything. So I got my dog Titan, which some of y'all have seen, my Doberman, and he became the attention grabber, the conversation starter, right? So we started having a conversation, and one thing led to the next, numbers got exchanged, and boom, I started hanging around a little bit, then we started the prospection. So that's how I started prospecting for the club that I'm prospecting for. So you, on the other hand, might need to go around and look around and feel and see what you like about the clubs, hang around about the clubs, you know, check out my boy Sos the Ghost, Demons Row. He'll give you a lot of information and stuff, a lot of insight. Check out Black Dragon TV, Black Dragon. He'll give you a whole lot of information about it. So there's a lot of guys who talks about the club life, and you can learn the goods and the bad, because everything is going to have the good and the bad, everything, right? And I can tell you, as a probie or a prospect, I've seen goods and I've seen bad, but the good outweighs the bad. Sometimes the bad is going to outweigh the good. sound familiar to you? Doesn't that sound like every other relationship there is in the world? That's what it sounds like to me, right? So for me, it's a great decision I've made. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know if I am going to get that center patch or not. But what I do know as a prospect is that I learned a lot. My experiences has grown and grown and grown and kept on growing, and is still growing. I've learned so much more about the protocols and so much more about the bylaws, right? That you begin to understand the differences between a 3-piece patch club, a social club, a 1% club, a riding club. You begin to understand all these different parts. The more you study it, the more you hang around, you begin to know more people. So when you're riding your bike, people begin to recognize you because now you're hanging around on the set. So like I said, whether you get a center patch or not, it's the process that you have to embrace. Embrace the process, be true to the process, and stay engaged with the process. You feel me? So once again, I'm gonna go back to the very beginning of this topic. What I spoke about in the beginning wasn't to downplay anybody. It was just to let y'all know who I am, and I'm not here to play games when it comes to little boy stuff. And I'm not talking about nothing I don't know about. That's just me. Whether some people like it, they don't like it, whatever, I don't worry about that. I just know that when I'm sharing stuff with you guys, I'm giving y'all my experience, right? This is YouTube. This is Ride Fit Nation for a reason. Ride, Fit, and Nation is 3 completely different words combined together, making one unity, one unified space. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Today's that day, man. Today's that day. Finally made it past that line. Rolling with the squad right now, about to get something to eat. Well, here's my name now, Sensei. All right, so when y'all see me, you're gonna see my name as Sensei. That's my name now with the club. See what I'm saying? We on it. It's been about 7 months of prospecting, and we here. Woo! Just enjoy the ride as we ride, and that's all.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. 8-6 all the hay. I walk in the bar today. Got lost in the ball of days. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the. On record, off record, I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record, I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin, put a quote. On record, off record, I still want to act, not to go.
But I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all the process, the feelings that you get once you come over and get patched into that club that you choose to be a part of. It's amazing. Now, what's to come in the future? Who knows? I can't speak the future, but I can speak for the moment. And at this moment, it's amazing.
For the record, I'm trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, I ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to like no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record. tryna link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, for the record.